Yo, what is good, everybody? Alright, we are doing part 2 of my Let's Play campaign mode for Brink. Yeah, I said that all fucked up. Oh well, sorry. Anyways, I don't know if I played day 1 and 2 on the first video that I posted up, but I don't know if you guys noticed at the beginning it said day 1 and day 3. There was no day 2, so maybe day 2 was a sleep-in day. I don't know. But I tried to let that stuff play for a minute. I had to skip to the little cutscene because that dude just kept fucking talking. Oh man, I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit more about how I feel about the game because this is the second campaign mission I played. 17 minutes. I didn't really want to cut it. I don't know why. I could have cut it in half. I know a lot of people got short attention spans. Hopefully my commentary will entertain you enough to stick around and watch 17 minutes of video. But, you know, a couple things I want to talk about quickly before I talk about this game a little bit more. I really don't even like talking about games, honestly, because I feel like, you know, everybody has their opinions, and you might agree with my opinions, and you might disagree, and I personally feel like, you know, my opinion's my opinion. If you like it, that's fine. If you have your own opinion, that's fine. But I feel that some people take the opinions offensively. Like, if I was to say this game was a piece of shit, which I still haven't gotten to that point yet or anything, so, you know, some people will get mad about it. No, this game's amazing, but remember, guys, when you watch anybody's videos, you're going to get a lot of I like it, a lot of I don't like it. You got to make sure you're watching what's going on and, make your own opinions about it, because right now I have mixed emotions about it. Like, I went and watched Pone Star's multiplayer video, which I'm gonna play some multiplayer very soon, hopefully with some other people. He was talking about how much he loved it, and it looked decent when he was playing it. So I might try go to that. I might go try out the multiplayer. And I keep talking about I'm gonna talk about this, talk about that. I'm rambling on, but one topic I want to touch on, especially for all my viewers, because I really appreciate you guys watching on my videos. And I know that I got a lot of guys on here that watch a lot of my videos and like to help support, you know, the whole thing that I'm doing on here. And it really does mean a lot. That's why I try to comment back to everybody. I try to answer all the messages. When messages get very repetitious, I try to not only message them back, but tell them to go watch this video or whatever that I made about the questioning. And there's been a lot of drama going on about favoriting and liking videos, and you know, everybody's got their opinion on it. And I have noticed this lately, and I don't really I'm not gonna demand anyone to do anything, but I will say this: anyone who wants to like and favorite my videos, I'm all for it, because it ain't about making the front page, it's about getting more exposure. Every one of my friends that commentates, and even almost every one of the people that are my subscribers that I do go check out one of their videos, I automatically like and favorite. And the reason being is because, you know, it's a click of a button. And the only way I'm not going to like and favorite something if I thought it was just terrible. And I'm not really a picky person. If I don't enjoy the video and I think it's okay still, I'll still like and favorite. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But what I'm getting at is, I've noticed lately I've been using VidStats. It's a little site where you can see more information than YouTube gives you. And I've noticed that a lot of my higher viewed videos are because I get a lot of likes and favorites on them. And I don't think that it's just randomly people watched it and that many people watched it and decided to like and favorite it. I think what's happening is the people that did like and favorite it, I'm getting views from people that see it on their page as being a liked and favorited video. So I'm going to break down, like, this is one thing about YouTube that I never understood. You know, we all post these videos. There's lots of people that post videos. And you kind of pick and choose who you want to watch and what you want to watch and things like that. And if you see a video, if I see a video and I don't care for it, I click off of it. I don't even leave a comment, you know what I mean? Like, because I feel like, you know, it's that person's viewpoint or that person's, you know, video. So it's their shit. So, you know, if I don't care for it, that doesn't mean somebody else isn't going to, so why leave a negative comment? Good comments are great to me because, you know, I like to respond back to them and I like to get information all the time. I mean, a lot of businesses do that. Like, people, like, if I ask you guys, Like, if I was to go on Respawn, definitely. Like, Respawn is not my audience. It's just a big gaming audience, so there's a lot of different opinions, and no one knows me, and blah, blah, blah. And I say, what is it you guys want to see? I'll get the response of, you're a commentator. You're supposed to know what we want to see. Well, no, it's not like that. Think about it in the big business aspect. Burger King, McDonald's, fine dining restaurants, fucking nail salons, whatever you want to go to, any kind of business you want to go to. You always find like feedback numbers and comment cards and things like that. And people always think the comment cards are so when somebody fucks up, you can talk shit to them. Well, you know, a lot of restaurants go by people saying, hey, you know, I miss this thing you used to have, and I really wish that you'd bring it back. And sometimes they bring it back if they get an overwhelming response, or, you know, hey, this would be better like this. The thing they do is they go by bulk. So if they get a bunch of people that say this, then they might try it out. I mean, same thing with us commentators. Like me personally, I try to touch on a lot of topics and do a lot of random conversation too. Like I try to do a lot of different stuff. I try to be myself. And I've always been a talker, the guy that sits around and if I'm interested in talking about something, I can go on about it for fucking hours. Like, I've always been like that. So my thing is, I always like to learn stuff too. So when people say stuff like, well, why don't you do a commentary about this topic? If it interests me, I'll go do it. Like, and that's, you know, what all of us guys want to know. We want to know, why do you like cinematic? Why do you like Pwn Star for Hire? Why do you like Drifter? Why do you like, you know, Ricky Chops? Like, you know, Ricky kind of has his thing going, like the keyboard destruction. And if any of you guys are my subscribers and don't know Ricky, I've been talking to Ricky a lot lately. He's a really cool guy. And he's definitely got a way bigger page than mine right now. But, you know, he's known for being a funny guy, destroying keyboards, and talking about porn stars. And it's great. But that is not Ricky Chops. Ricky Chops is a more diverse person than that. He has a lot of ideals of things that are getting ready to happen on his page. And he has more things on his page than just the few things that I named. But that's what he's known for. So, you know, he might want to know sometimes, like, if he does something out of the blue that he thinks is great, you know, what you guys think about it. Like, I'm the same way. Like, I do the rap shit, and, you know, I talk about conspiracy theories, and I don't know. I feel like I do so much different shit. I don't really know what I should really be known for other than my actual music. Like, the freestyle stuff is for fun. But, like, honestly, like, it's my actual music, the songs that I put out, because I put a lot of time into those, and I feel like that's what separates me from a lot of people. But unfortunately, you know, guys, a lot of the people that are known for certain things like that, like, those are like the big things they're known for, those are the things that take the most time to do. And I know I'm kind of veering around different topics and subjects and stuff, and that's just because I feel like it. And hopefully you guys feel like listening to it, because I do want to touch one more time, you know, if you guys really want to support me, favorite and like my videos. I normally never said that, never thought about saying it. It's just a way for me to get more views. So, you know, it is what it is. Like, my advice is any big commentator or any regular, if you got a guy who gets, look, I could tell you, I go and watch guys with 200, 500 subs, and I favorite and like their videos. And sometimes they get 30, 40, 50 extra views, 70 extra views. And as I get bigger and I continue to do that, they'll get more and more views. So, I mean, it's definitely a win-win to do that. I went down fucking... The last game, I was like, man, I went down a couple times. This game, I probably went down a little bit more. And it's because I'd be trying to pay attention to see what the objective was. And it seemed like my teammates, I don't know, weren't really doing shit. And if you notice, I'm in second place on this one, experience-wise. So I guess that means I did the second most business out of the whole deal. And I'm really waiting to do some multiplayer on this before I like make any more assumptions or anything about the game. I will tell you one big negative thing that I have realized, and hopefully some of the other guys that do these videos will touch on that, so I'm just not tripping. And I think it's on purpose. When the guys talk over the walkie-talkies, it sounds shitty, like a fucked up out-of-range walkie-talkie, and it fucks my headphones up and really kind of pisses me off. You know how you get that fucking scrub in the lobby and he's got a piece of shit microphone? And every time it talks, it makes fucking screeching noises and shit? That's what this shit does. So that's definitely a negative thing to me. Because I don't know how to mute that kind of shit without just turning my headset off. And right now I'm playing with randoms and no one is talking, so I don't have to worry about it. But what if I get on here with a team and then I got that shit going and I can't hear my teammates because they're like fucking my headset up? Not my teammates, but you know, the computer taking the command post, all that shit. I don't know. I'm telling you, like, these games, man, like, I don't know, man. Like, I swear to God, like, I think I'm just, when it comes down to it, there's certain games that I like to play. But there's not very many, like, I'm playing Lost Odyssey right now. I'm probably not going to get a lot of views on that. And I understand that it's an RPG game and it might be a little slow to watch. I am trying to do some actual decent topics on there and, you know, try to make it a little more entertaining from my point to keep you guys watching those. But I think a lot of them don't even get views just because people say Lost Odyssey and go to the next video because they're unfamiliar with it. I'm actually playing that again. I put 50-something hours in that game on my other account and never posted a video for it because I didn't have a PVR. And I really enjoyed it, and it's kind of like the reason people play Minecraft, because they're bored. I love it, and when I'm bored, I can play it for hours on end and not get bored while I'm doing it. And I'm doing those because I want you all guys also to see, if you've never heard of that game, you can at least go see what it looks like and a little bit of the gameplay or whatnot. And I said something in one of my last, like, I think my last video on this, my first one or whatever, about Crysis 2 and Homefront. And just to let you guys know, I tried to do the Crysis 2 Let's Play. It didn't get any views, and I was very, very bored in doing it. So I canceled it. And I'm sorry to the guys that did like watching it. I'm really hoping that you kind of like the stupid commentary I was doing in it, and I'll probably do some of that in the future here. Depending on, you know, what I'm doing. But Homefront, I wanted to play the campaign in that, and never did even start it, and it was just kind of a spur of the moment thing. I didn't really have $60 to buy this Brink game, and what I did was I went and traded in Crysis 2 and Homefront, and then paid $5 for this game. Anybody that's going to do something like that, I found out when I got there, and I didn't want to drive all the way across town, that if I would have brought a third game, whatever it would have been, it could have been a cheap-ass old game that I would have got $2 for. But I would have got an extra $10 in-store credit for trading in 3 games towards another game. So that's just something to look out for if you think you want Brink by watching this, and you got some old games, trade in 3, you'll get extra $10 credit. You know that they depreciate very fast. I got 28... Hold on, let me look at the receipt, make sure. They gave me $28.35 for Crysis 2 and $22.95 for Homefront. But remember, I have a power-up card, the one that you pay for, so I get a little extra money towards all that. And I think you might have to have that power-up card also to get that extra $10. Just a little fun facts to lead you in the right direction. But anyways, alright. PSN, fucking down till the 31st. And the only reason this saddens me is I don't want to play Black Ops on Xbox. I only want to play it on PSN because I get better hit detection and there's a lot more casual gamers on there, so I don't have to worry about running into a group of beasts that just tear me apart because they have their game down. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't care about high kill streaks, but I do care about continuously going like negative as fuck. But a few things, some tips, because like I said, this is kind of like a mashup of ideals, this commentary. It's just like rambling on about different subjects, and hopefully something that I'm talking about will entertain you or give you a lesson. I don't know. Anyways, just went and bought an AV switcher, component AV switcher for my PVR because I have both systems. So anyone who has both systems and you want to capture gameplay off both, go get you an AV switcher. Go make sure you get you one with the gold plated tips, because you don't want to lose any signal quality, because the PVRs are really fucking picky like that. I paid $50 at Radio Shack for mine. You can buy them online for $30 to $50. You can even get them for $20. I just don't know if the $20 ones have the gold plated tips. I haven't hooked mine up yet because I'm too lazy, and PSN's not up anyway. So, but you know, I will eventually hook it up. Another quick tip on the PVR thing. Definitely make sure your component videos has gold plated tips, because I bought an aftermarket Xbox plug a while back, and it did not. It had the silver ones, and I kept getting intermittent black flashes on my screen where it wasn't capturing, and that is why. And I called, the reason I'm telling you guys this is because I called Hopage or whatever. It took us 2 hours for them to say, I said, hey, could it be these cables? And they said, you know what, you could be losing signal strength with those silver cables. So I went and bought the original Xbox plug that has the gold plated and never had a problem since. Just a little bit of advice for you guys there. God, I feel like a zombie. I'm telling you guys, like, I love doing this stuff, but right now I'm really hating what I'm doing, because check this out. I mean, I love doing this, don't get me wrong, but right now my basement is flooded and I can't turn on my heating and air conditioning system. I have no hot water, so I gotta boil water to take a bath until I get the basement unflooded. And right now it is about 75 degrees, lovely outside. It is about 89 degrees in my house. I have my ceiling fans on, but guess what? I had a few stand-up fans. Guess where they're at? In the fucking basement, ruined. And I'm not going out spending hundreds of dollars on fans right now. So yes, guys, Cinematic is sitting here with no clothes on, basically sweating like a pig. And we are to the end of this shit. I will bring you another one of these soon. Hopefully you enjoyed something out of it. And peace. Have a good night, guys.